Welcome to jesC Transformation Strategies. Welcome to our Thursday coaching. Thank you to everyone who is joining today, making the time, making the effort. Really appreciate all you guys watching. Okay, so today, guys, we're going to be talking about doubts. All right, we are going to be talking about how doubts have clouded our minds. How doubts have clouded our minds. Now, we all have been through some sort of doubting position where we cannot even make up our minds of what is happening. But today, I'm just going to fill you in what is doubts, how to overcome that doubts. Maybe you've been in a situation that you are very indecisive. Okay, you're indecisive, you don't know like what route to take, what alternatives to take, where to go. It's just been so flooding for you. But today we're gonna break that cycle of doubts. We're gonna break that ice block that's always been in your mind. Okay, right. So what is doubts? Now, doubts basically is where you actually feel uncertain about something. You either like you're afraid of something or you're just uncertain. Okay, so this position, it does happen. You do feel this way. It happens because you want something, you can't get it, or it's from betrayal, it's from rejection, it's from being limited in the past, it's from traumatic situations, it's been hurting, it's from not trusting people. So that's basically how doubts come. But doubts affects you when it builds up. It's like how with trauma, how with illness, how with so many issues like PTSD, as I said to how PTSD leads to complex PTSD. It comes from a position of not being heard and also from repetitive stuff that keeps happening. Okay, so doubts actually clouds your vision, it clouds your goals, it clouds your mission, it clouds whatever that you set your heart to do. Okay, so basically with doubts, once you have it happening in your life, you need to make sure that it does not change you, it does not make you as a different type of person. Okay, but doubting can occur from so many things that happen to you. And that is why on the channel, we always help you to overcome those things that happen to you, because we don't want you to be stuck. We want you to move on. Yes, those things happen to you, but we don't want you to sit in a position that you're still stuck in it, in that loop. Okay, so doubting leads to indecisive decisions. It actually affects your productivity from work. You won't be able to even trust your employees. You won't be able to trust your colleagues. You won't be able to trust anybody, even your own family. All right. I'm talking about your immediate family, like even your husband, your wife, your kids. You'll just have this doubting in you. So doubting leads to missing out in life. You miss out because you're scared. You're fearful for what can happen. All right, so these things happen, but we need to get out of this crap. All right, we need to get out of this trash. Okay, it's not good. It's not good to live a life that's full of doubtful. Okay, so let's look at the steps. How can we overcome and just move the clouds of doubt? How can we move the clouds of doubt in our lives, in our families? Okay, so please do share the video to many people, because this is a very prophetic, very spiritual word as well. Okay, yes, it is coaching, but it's also a healing journey. Okay, so the first thing, guys, is don't allow the fear to get a hold of you. All right, fear is something, it's a reverse gear of faith. Okay, so when you're driving, you put number one to go forward, but fear is your reverse gear. So number one is your faith, but fear is your reverse gear. It keeps pushing you back. Okay, it keeps holding you back. It's a hostage in your life. Okay, so that's how fear is. Now, don't allow fear to actually drown you. Don't drown in fear, drown in perfect love. Okay, there's even a song that says, I'm no longer a slave to fear. All right, and as it goes further, it actually says that you want to drown in perfect love, you don't want to drown in fear. So imagine now if you're in a sea of fear, my words, you're not going to go anywhere in life. No way. Okay, so get out of that. Right, then also, guys, I want you to look at your thoughts. Every time when the thoughts of doubt just come, right? Because we always get thoughts of doubt, no matter what we do. Let's just say now we have to send an email. an important email, right? Like I just had an email that just popped up right now. Okay, so that was that clicking sound. Now, when the email comes, it's like the fear of doubt. Should I respond? Is this a good email? Is this a work email? Is this a family email? Okay, so it's like you have so many thoughts that come, but I want you to understand the only way you're going to overcome this is that you're going to have to challenge your thoughts. So, question your thoughts, question your doubts. All right, question and ask yourself, is this doubt based on facts, or is this doubt based on fear? Okay, so if it's a fact, you know it's true. You know that it's absolutely true. Yes, you need to send that email to whatever department, let's say admin, HR, sales, okay? Or let's just say now there's a message that came to you about a certain family member that's sick. So, yeah, it's a fact that person is sick, but the fear comes in when the first thought comes to you is death. You get what I'm saying? So that brings the doubts to you. Okay. So you need to get out of that doubt. So when every message comes to you, every notification comes to you, every person talks to you, don't automatically think it's out of fear. Get fear out of your head. All right. And just walk in faith. All right. Because you don't want to have your doubts turning into emotional issues. So whenever that thought comes, even look at it. Is this a thought that's based on facts, or is this a fear feeling? Okay? Because there's so much of emotions that happen, and most of our issues come from emotions, and emotions can be solved. Okay? But if a situation cannot be solved and it's a bit too much for you to handle, then you know that, hey, you know what, you wasted your time on it. So evaluate your situation. All right. Then also celebrate your small wins as well, because it just helps to eliminate doubts, because you focus on yourself, you focus on you, okay? You focus on your achievements. Don't compare. Comparison is linked to so many of our issues nowadays, right? Because we compare how other people's lives are, and then we start doubting ourselves. So let's just say they got their license now. So you compare yourself that when you get into the car, I'm so scared I'm gonna roll the car. I'm gonna basically fail my license. I'm not gonna pass the learners. I might not remember the work that was set for me to do, or like in school or in college, university. You get scared now because other people got high marks, you got low marks. I don't know how I'm gonna do this test. Already you set yourself a downfall. Okay, you already set yourself a downfall because you doubted yourself before you even take that initial step. You already doubted. So your dialogue needs to change. The way you talk to yourself is the most important talk of any conversations in your life. Okay, so remember, the way you talk to yourself in the morning, that's the most important talk for the day. I'm telling you. And also your conversation with God. Okay? So yeah, let's kickstart that, guys. I'm not gonna flood you guys with too many things. So let's kickstart our dialogue, quit comparison, and challenging your thoughts that comes in, and don't allow yourself drown in fear. Okay? Keep these crucial points in your heart, in your mind. Guard your heart, guard your mind, please. It's very, very precious. Take care of yourself, okay? Thank you guys for watching today. I hope all the clouds of doubt will disappear from your life. I'm wishing you all of the best. All right, in your journey to life, in your destiny, stay strong. See you guys on Sunday. Stay tuned to jesC. Bye.